Wait, let me get it. I try to get you. Some people I've never called on before I call on the usual suspects.
How much time should members expect to review the text when it comes out, and will you allow amendment votes on the supplemental?
Okay, on the review the text, we will give members time to review the text before we go to the floor, that's for sure. And as for amendments and how to deal with the floor, Leader McConnell and I will have to work that out once we've come to an agreement. Yes, ma'am.
Is the amount of money for Ukraine in the National Security Supplemental, the amount that the President requested, is that up for negotiation?
Look, one of the things we have to discuss is the appropriations process, because there will be a need for new money, and we're all discussing how much is there. There are some disagreements. We're trying to come to an agreement.
Leader Schumer, given that House Republicans have already indicated, many of them, that they won't accept any compromise, and that Speaker Johnson is facing pressure from Trump to not accept anything beneath the perfect deal, why not include him in the negotiations now? Get a buy-in from him now before you cut a deal here.
Well, Speaker Johnson at the moment says the only way he's going to pass a bill is H.R. 2. As I've said to him repeatedly and publicly till I'm blue in the face, you can't do this unless it's bipartisan, and that's not a bipartisan solution. Senator McConnell and I both believe that the Senate moving first with hopefully as good a margin as we can get will then help us prevail upon the House to do something bipartisan as well. Yes.
Do you expect the border funding in this bill to rise above $14 billion with the changes? And will does the text of the bill have to be out by tomorrow in order to begin this week on the floor?
Okay. On the first question, border funding is something we're discussing. I'm not going to get into the details of negotiation. And as for we hope to do that, there are still moving pieces. We hope to get it done as soon as possible. Yes.
You talked about some of these, as you termed the MAGA Republicans, who just want to kill this bill no matter what. But there are some on your side, Democrats, progressives, liberals, who are very concerned, and they don't want a deal too. What do you say to them? How do you weigh this out between those on both sides who want to kill the deal?
We're trying to get the best bill we can that solves problems at the border, funds Palestinian aid and humanitarian aid, helps fund Israel, and above all, gets money to Ukraine. And we're all going to have to, no one's going to get everything they want, but we're all going to have to pull together for the good of the country. Someone back there. Yeah.
Follow up on the timing of this. How long specifically, in terms of weeks, do you have a specific number? How long you give?
We want to get this done as soon as possible, but there are still moving pieces, and we have yet to come to a final agreement.
On AI,
Thank you, everybody.